the colourful HUD, and Big going to be charging straight through, taking no prisoners. It's that man XANTARES, but it's Keto that actually gets the first and the second kills, which opens up the B site nicely. But they still need to lay down the remaining VP members. Adren now trying to lead by example. 2 kills, going to be able to deny the bomb plant as well. And still plenty of time left, of course, to retrieve the bomb, but this is winnable from Adren. Flashbang not really going to affect him too much. They go for the full plant in amongst the chaos. And now Adren has to try and take the initiative and force his way out. Gets managed to do much in it. It's fine. They can still afford to buy in the next round. It's only really Searson that's going to be struggling. And he may be able to save his AWP, or perhaps not, as James just smashes him down middle. He's going to be able to pull back as well. Excellent start for VP. They also have a bit of connector control off the back of that. Buster chips in with another kill to XANTARES and just play a little bit more safe and calm and collected. So VP
information play. He knows there's bonus in front of him. The first one is gone. That's XANTARES. A heavy hitter taken. Buster feeding
up some initiative on the short side of B, while his teammates backed away. Does find it.
Or, I mean, pull back once you have taken info, but if you stay there, you're going to get sandwich at some point, and there we have it. Kicker is actually taken down by Captain's own. Buster displays here 2 connections. That taps in and Tizian down. He's going to go up against Connector. Not working. Keto now in a 1 versus 2, 7 HP and a dream. That is going to be a dire position. He has 1 information. It's going to work. And the revenge from James. For someone to peek jump with the Deagle and make it happen and just make me scream in the morning. But hey, look at the money situation. Oh, James just
what?
Oh, okay, Adrian, this is not your game right now. You're not winning it. James just this is your life. James is gonna try to make amend for his crime. So teammate buying shots, getting taken down by XANTARES. 2 versus 3. Wait, this isn't. Don't do this. Is that a 2v1 full eco?
The kit. So he has to come back on the site with a smoke. So many angles to watch out for, and Tizian around the back.
Massacre is starting. He leaves his position. In the side of Big, 40 seconds left. They have long control. The first pick is going to come from James. His position is known. 1 smoke to escape. There's probably going to be a flash from his teammate. No, people are just letting him in the bin. He's going to reposition himself. So 3 defenders on the bomb side. There need to be some utility flashes for Big, or that round is not going to go well.
Oh, it's going to turn into a bit of a massacre. 20 seconds. They've got to get a move on. James still able to hold in position. There is a flashbang we were looking for. Are the entries going to be behind it? No. Sanji holds the line. James still waiting, still anticipating the play. 8 seconds to play with. And now Big have got to die. It's gone from trying to win this round to just die as fast as possible.
James still could get the frag. He was covered. He's going to go the first flick onto XANTARES. That was quick. Excuse me, James.
Playing multiple different angles as well. He's keeping them on tiptoes, and now Adren nearly lines him up for 2. Hefty damage inflicted to Keto. HP. And Tabson, the only healthy member they can really play with. Now, he is an exceptional talent. That's a beautiful flashbang. Could not have landed any better. And speaking of the man, but the chances of getting anything done, especially considering that Kicker is now wrapping around the back and flanking. His days are numbered.
Opponents, you might be tested. Buster is going to be tested now through the smoke. Takes off. Tabson is going to fire through as well. Tabson is, I mean, XANTARES is just dancing in the bullets. What am I looking at? What is this?
He didn't take a single point of damage either. That's some smooth moves.
Compilation of Michael Jackson dancing above the bullets or something?
Exactly. Doing the moonwalk back and forward, and now he comes out and lays down the pain. But his ADR will be off the charts right now. Kick it, though. There we go. That's what we were looking for.
After that, and gets punished. But still, he's connected. He's in the game. But VP, that's the consequence of the first rounds by James. And here is added again, going for information at 40 seconds. This is one of the most annoying peak that a T side can handle. Because once you've used all the smokes, if you want to regain map control, you're not going to have that utility. So James, I mean, you have 3 flashes and 1 smoke on the side of Big.
Yeah, I mean, 15 seconds coming up on the timer again. And you look at the just general lockdown from VP, and it's looking so dead. Oh. James flicks to the head of XANTARES, and he has a player that's watching from truck as well, by the way. So even if Big were able to take him down, there's not enough time to do anything. And now Big are worried. Okay,
and I've played against good ops on the T side, and it is so annoying every single Buster. Getting a little bit frisky, getting a little bit risky in what he plays. Now, Kicker's gonna be... Kicker, you need to take monster control. No, you can't do that. Sanji's alone now. It's your time to step up, my friend. You're in a 3 versus 3 on your bomb side. The first one's gonna be taken down. Second one as well, Searson. What a jump from Sanji. That is Tabson and XANTARES in a 2.
12 HP, stuck in the water. XANTARES waiting. Gonna get rewarded for his patience with a kill onto Adren. Now, two players are exceptionally low. They're going to Molotov off short. They're going to go for the full defuse. They're going to be forced into James' peak. There it is, but the headshot comes through from tabseN. Is there going to be enough time for the defuse? It's looking good for VP.
If he knows, if he takes down tabseN, well, hold your horses. This might be big time. Now they're gonna pinch on that. Buster realizing quickly takes down Keto. The flash is coming up on PS. What is he doing? Buster, are you insane? Flash is about this goes for the peak. That's now a 3 versus 2. This round is out of control.
He might be insane, but he's cashed in with a kill, and that could be the round following suit. 28 seconds to go, and Big, as he said, don't have the smokes to supply this. They've got to just push in. XANTARES finds the kill into Buster. There's 2 more to go, Sanji and Kicker, and time itself is becoming an enemy. He has to try and vanquish as many foes as possible. It's another one that goes to his name. Is the Turkish player going to be able to do it? No, Sanji steps right back into the saddle. No rest for the wicked. And Big now on the CT side, going to try and deliver some more frags. And it started well. Keto and tabseN both claiming a kill each. Now tabseN's going in for another one. The bomb's dropped out, and it's a tabseN wreckage.
He actually brings it to the table now. Interesting thing to see, Jane did not get an AWP. That's the consequence of buying on the 3rd round. Surson is a little bit on his own. And yes, as I mentioned, he's going to get taken down. And it's all on tabseN. They heard you. You're gonna take him down. That's it. Buster with the 2nd opening kill.
They do have James, who is still just lurking around on balloons, who is going to pick up the AWP for himself. Keto's going to get Molotov out of position, and he had no hope, no chance. And XANTARES, a couple of flashes land on his face. He can't see anything, but he's going to use that smoke as sanctuary and wait for the oncoming tease. If they can line up for the FAMAS, maybe there's a way back in. And there's a double spray for the Turkishman, who is trying to just hide now in the water. 30 seconds to play with. Buster is waiting, anticipating a potential play on short. They don't have time to rotate, and there's connector control as well coming in for Big. Maybe just anticipating that rotation. And as Kickert is going to dispatch of Tizian, lining up a smoke now as he goes back into connector. But time is still dwindling away, and XANTARES could just pull this off alone. He's already picked up 3 frags. There's a 4th. There's the bomb down, and a flashbang to boot. There's not enough time now for James to get on the site. They've done enough. Big have won this round, and I have no idea how.
What a miracle play
For themselves. And this allows Keto to feel a little bit more easy about short, but he just gets his head taken off from Adren anyway. And VP, with so much time left, they don't have to fully commit behind this. They can back away. But Tizian deals with Adren in mid-flight.
The timing has been taken. Kickert has gone through the smoke. I'm not sure if XANTARES is aware. There's going to be a 1v1 that's going to define the round here. Kickert messing a little bit, but it's okay. He takes down XANTARES. The bomb site is theirs. It's about damage control now. They have a player behind the smoke into connector. Buster just biding his time, waiting for the right moment to pounce. tabseN is going to take down Sanji, but should be traded fairly soon. That is it. Surson in a 1 versus 3. Don't even go there. AWP, you might win the next round.
Fight it all. And now Jane can have free passage to just peek straight up short. Molotov down. Don't peek him. He'll frag the way he's playing, and Keto is going to find that out firsthand. Smoke gets deployed to deal with the Molotov, and as XANTARES has to back away, just a wall of smokes and Molotovs being deployed from both teams with so much time still remaining. Kickert goes straight out, up into the face. XANTARES has already pulled off one miracle play with the FAMAS on the site. Is there another one coming up? There's 2 kills, but he's running out of ammunition. He's only got 6 bullets left in the magazine, using the smoke for cover, but Jane finally gets his man.
Could do nothing but be vulnerable. Hey, they move him to B, and now guess what? Now the long is about to get tested, and if you're Surson, you really are losing your mind right now.
Can they hold though, Big? Yes, they can. Tizian and tabseN quell that problem before it really builds up any steam. XANTARES peeks out, and the spray's good. Through the smoke, he connects onto Kickert, then cleans up onto Adren. Players in that first half. He's going to go down out of there because the 2 players that were thinking about balloons decided to go up long instead. And now tabseN's getting up close, falling back, not playing long this time around. He's going to come head-to-head with Buster, and it's his head that's
enough time to take information on A and then rotate, but this is about seconds. This is a mental fight right now. Are B going to be 2 players or only 3 on the B side right now? That's going to be the key. XANTARES is going to use that pop flash peek to smoke. The splashes in his own face. No! Everything went wrong, B. Everything went wrong. I had the plan, Vince. I had the plan.
But this is bad news for Tizian. He's trying to save his AWP, and he runs straight into Adren. No save. Not allowing them to really get too many breaths before being submerged again. And this could be the last dip of overpass. Searson and Keto, though, going to keep the dream alive.
I'm not sure that was needed. He actually ate a nade to the face. So I'm not going to take it against him now. James might try to find the jewel, but then again, the numbers from Big are in the right position. Sirson is being a little bit proactive. 23 seconds. I don't think he needs to do that, but the frag is going to come through. Jame with the revenge. Season is unknown. Season is unknown. He's going to get the first one, probably the second as he gets into the jewel. Sanji eliminates him. That is 11 seconds on the ground. You have 10 seconds to pick up the bomb and run, or either try to plant the bomb. That's not going to be the case. He's trying to save. He will very likely outmaneuver his opponent. Oh, okay, I would have run towards bathroom, but that is the decision. Okay, here comes the no-scope.
He's going to come in. It's Searson. He misses. He's taking some damage, but he's inflicting some in return, but he's lost his head. From VP, at the cost of so many of their nades, they only have 2 smokes and a few flashbangs remaining here, Big. But they're staying up in the face of VP, and they're getting some success. They're still taking kills alongside with them. tabseN tapping the head off Kicker.
On his lonesome, and I think he's going to get the 4th one. Obviously, that is James taken out. What a round from tabseN.
They have some SMGs. They have the recently buffed Tech 9. We'll have to see just how good it is in the hands of a Dren. It's not as good as the M4A4. No shock, no surprise. 2 kills the way of Big. The bomb gets dropped out on Monster, pushing VP back and saying not quite yet.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Sanji and Kicker, a Mac-10. 2 Mac-10s actually and a Dream. 2 versus 5. The position is known. Wait a minute. Kicker just eliminated himself quite quickly. tabseN is here to stop Kicker, and a 1 versus 4 with the Galil. So I mean, Mac-10, I don't want to ruin his dream, but
for the first time, but it's going to be Searson joined. Flashbang in, going to force back Sanji. If he peeks out too aggressively, he's going to get found and fragged from Searson. Trying to move in connector. Tizian holding the close angle, comes out second best in that encounter, but there's still 2 players firmly positioned on the truck. Searson takes the first point of contact. He needs his teammate to step up, and XANTARES comes through. Just the 1 player remains. It's Buster. No kill's going to go his way.
I think it was going to happen. And VP, they don't find any solutions right now. They're going to try and overrun this water position quickly here. Adrian going up against XANTARES. That's the first strike. He's blocked behind the smoke. Might think twice before going through. Now, tabseN again in that connector position. He's been a pain in the butt for VP. Nets 2 frags. He might go back. And this is now onto Kicker, Jame, and Sanji to win the round.
They have time, at least. So that's going in their favor. They have control of the bomb. But being a player down and only having 1 smoke to play with, which has now been tossed out, is going to be the issue. They decide they're not going to wait around. They want to push. They want to take the initiative. They want to try and raise and pillage the site, but it runs itself straight into Searson. The bomb's gone down. James trying to hold the line. There's so many players around him. It's a valiant attempt. Meanwhile, though, does take hefty damage. He's down to around 50 HP. And now Searson goes for the aggression. It's Big that are taking the plays. It's their confidence beginning to build. It's coursing through their veins, and tabseN gets rewarded onto Buster.
Now they're blocked. That's it. They're cornered. It's a minute left, and they absolutely are cornered. Big know that the B hit is coming. Lucian is going to drop down the Molotov. Firing through the smoke. It's going to be a bloodbath. There's no way they can make it through. Sirson from the connector taking 1, but 2 frags. Sorry. I'm laughing because if I'm Sirson, how frustrating must that be that you finally get on top of that tower and get shot at? But anyway, Jenny's gonna get tested here. That is Sirson again. Buddy, you really had a bad round here. There's nothing you can do, really.
That goes the way of VP. The smoke is about to clear. They're going to go out, and it's going to be a dry peak. There's no flashes, no nades preceding this. It's a 2-for-2 trade. Not too bad, all things considered, but they still trail by the 1 player. Good Molotov tossed down. Sanji can't go up for the peak, but what do they do behind this? Flash and smoke. They're going to try for the bomb plant, but Jame with the peak is good for 1, misses his chance, and now tabseN is in this round still. Misses out on his 2nd frag onto Sanji. There was a moment there.
First map in that overtime.
Oh, what a start. Jame going to be ready to toss down onto the site. Kicker's position likely will become compromised, but he quickly scouters across to the pit. He relocates, but that's into his demise. XANTARES completely sweeps him aside. Buster's going to hold the line, though, from short. That is going to keep them caught in a few different minds on their pursuit towards the site. They still have plenty of time left and control of the bomb, Big, so they don't have to necessarily fully bite down on this. And Searson will find Buster and dispatch of him. That allows them safe passage onto the bomb. That smoke is going to clear. It's a freebie of a kill, but at least the bomb gets planted. A bit of a mistake comes in there for Big. Are they going to be able to capitalize, though? Now tabseN on the site tries to transition his spray across to the 2nd player, but a Dren up in heaven is going to rain down pain. And now Searson 1-on-2. For so many rounds he was outplayed. For so many rounds he was silenced, but he still has a voice. And he screams it into Sanji with the kill. Dren's going to try and Tickle the bomb, draw him out into the open. He actually holds on to the bomb. He's going to be coming off, though. He feels against it. No, he's actually came off the bomb, and that's going to be it. Big have won the round off that Molotov. They've done it.
He's done it. Cersei's done it. And obviously he gets the frag on Twitter, and that is just